In today's video, we're going to be going over every single thing that has been added in the brand new Pet Mutations update. Let's go ahead and get straight into this video. So guys, the Pets Mutation update is finally here. We're going to be covering this in just a second. And of course, guys, the expansion to the Prehistoric update is also right over here. As you guys can see, you can do a bunch of things now, such as upgrading your machine, which we're going to get to in just a second. And there is a bunch of new eggs, a bunch of new seed packs. We're going to be going over that right now. Starting off right over here, guys, if we go ahead and talk to our lady here, I actually don't know what this person is called, but if we go ahead and click on show me the quest, if you go ahead and complete all 3 of your quests, you now have 2 extra quests which you guys can go ahead and do to get even more rewards. Now these quests are not a must, guys. You don't have to do these. You can do them if you know, feel like it. I guess there is no other reason. And once again, you are going to get these additional rewards for doing so. Another little change that we got is going to be right over here in the crafting area. And as you guys can see, we now have something called the Archaeologist Crate. This thing right here. I'm kind of excited, bro. I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, this is everything you can get out of this crate. Honestly, one of the best crates I've ever seen in this game. Not gonna lie, bro, these are some cool rewards. Everything else seems the same, by the way, so yeah, nothing to worry there. Moving on, let's go ahead and talk about the trade pets for dinos section. As you guys can see, you can now actually go ahead and upgrade this machine, and every single time you guys go ahead and upgrade this machine, the machine is either gonna reduce its timer, as you guys can see on screen right now, or it's going to give you guys even better eggs, like the brand new primal egg. Yes, this is the brand new egg that we got. Of course, we're going to go ahead and take a look at each and every one of these pets in just a second, so stick around for that, guys. We're going to get to that in just a second. But yeah, every single time you guys go ahead and upgrade this machine, it is going to look different. So I'm going to have a few pictures of it up on screen right now, and yeah, it's going to keep on evolving. Looks really cool. Oh, by the way, to upgrade it, you simply have to go ahead and give it prehistoric plants. So it has to be specifically prehistoric plants. There you go. And every single time you guys upgrade it, of course, this limit is going to increase. So yeah, it is quite difficult to upgrade, guys, but once again, you get better rewards and reduced crafting time every single time you go ahead and upgrade this. Moving on though, the main thing most of you have probably been waiting for, the pet mutations. Yes, here it is. And though you do not have to submit a level 100 pet anymore, you have to submit a level 50 pet, which is such a big W. These are all of the types of mutations you can get out of this thing. I managed to get my hands on a few. As you guys can see, one of them is called Mega. Pet is gigantic, has a 20% faster hunger rate, and it also gains an additional 12 XP per second. We also got something called Inverted, which provides an additional 30% boost to pet's XP per second. Shocked during a thunderstorm every 50 seconds. Has a 25% chance to attract lightning, shocking nearby fruits. Golden provides a 25% increase to a pet's passive. Tiny, pet is very tiny, has a 20% slower hunger rate, and also gains additional 6 XP per second. Iron Skin, when another player steals fruits from you, it grants a 35% chance for you to get the stolen fruit as well. And finally, Windy, every 4.5 minutes, there's a 20% chance a nearby fruit becomes windstruck. And of course, guys, there is so many more that I have not covered in this video, such as Ascendant, Radiant, etc. Honestly, guys, I just could not find them. I just could not find pets with those mutations, but yeah, soon when the game actually releases the update, I will make sure to make a complete tier list video on that entire mutation section right over there, just so you guys know what the best mutations in Growy Garden are. But yeah, guys, that is mutations in Growy Garden. Once again, you're gonna need a pet that is level 50 and above, and I believe you need like a little bit of shekels too, so yeah, keep that in mind. Along with this, boys and girls, we also got a bunch of new gears, so let's go ahead and take a look at those right now. So first things first, the medium toy. This gives your pet a medium boost to their passive ability. For example, if you guys have something like a bee in your garden and you feed it this toy, its passive ability, which is to pollinate plants, is gonna get a slight buff. So yeah, nothing too crazy, pretty cool. Next up, we have the medium treat. Give your pet a medium boost to their XP over time. And finally, guys, we got the level up lollipop, which increases your pet's age by 1. Now this is very good, and it's only 79 Robux, which is kind of mad. So if you go ahead and buy this, which we are of course going to be doing in this video, like, subscribe, this is what the lollipop is actually going to look like. And if we go back to my garden, and of course if we go ahead and feed it to our animal, there you go, guys, applying a boost to your golden bee. Meaning my golden bee basically went from age 23 to age 24. Very cool, very nice. We also have a bunch of craftable new items such as the small toy. This gives your pet a small boost to their passive ability, and we also have the small treat, which gives your pet a small boost to their XP over time. Once again, we have no idea what this XP gain or this passive ability boost is. All it says is it's a small one. That's pretty much it. Anyways, moving on, let's go ahead and talk about each and every one of the brand new plants that we got in this update. So as you guys can see, we have a bunch of new plants you can actually craft now, such as the horsetail, which you are going to need a stone bite, bamboo, and corn for. The lingon berry, I think that's how you pronounce it. You're going to need 3 berry seeds for this, a horsetail, and a bunch of shekels. You also have the amber spine, which you're going to need a cactus, pumpkin, and horsetail for. And we have the Grand Volcania, which looks really cool, by the way. We're going to get to that in a second. But you're going to need an ember lily and a bunch of dinosaur eggs and an ancient seed pack for this one. Hold on though, there is more. Yes, there is even more seeds. If we go over to the seed shop right here, ladies and gentlemen, we got a brand new seed called the giant pinecone seed. And it's going to cost a whopping 920 Robux. Almost 1,000 Robux for this thing, bro. And of course, you know, your boy, oh god, it's going to be expensive. But ladies and gentlemen, here we have all of the brand new plants, so let's go ahead and take a look at each one of them one by one. Starting off with the horseshoe, guys. Or the horsetail, sorry. This is what it is gonna look like. This is a one-time harvest plant, meaning you harvest it once and it is gone forever. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the horsetail plant. And let's go ahead and see how much this thing actually sells for. Once again, this is a single harvest plant, meaning you harvest it once and it is gone forever. And this is gonna sell for a whopping $28,000. So not bad, guys, nothing crazy. I guess you can craft it for the sake of aesthetics. Besides that, it's really nothing useful. Moving on though, let's go ahead and check out the next plant, which we have, which is of course going to be none other than the lingon berry. Let's go ahead and see how much this thing actually sells for. So as you guys can see, this is what the lingon tree is going to look like. And here we have a bunch of lingon berries. Honestly, really cool looking plant. Once again, a very nice looking plant that you guys can go ahead and decorate your garden with. But let's see how much this thing sells for. $42,000. Yo, okay, that's actually not bad. So this is a regular 53 kg lingon berry. And check this out, bro, like $40,000. That's really not bad. This is a decent plant, even if you are just trying to make like a little bit of money with it. So yeah, not a bad plant at all. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is gonna be none other than the amber spine. One of the coolest looking ones, bro. Look at this thing. Kind of reminds me of the mirror seed, if you guys remember that. But yeah, let's go ahead and see how much this thing sells for. How much is this, good sir? And this is gonna be a whopping 90,000. Okay, that's actually not bad at all. Let's try a smaller one, which is about 5 kgs, and this is gonna sell for a whopping, I'm guessing like 50. Yeah, there you go, guys. $50,000 for this thing. So, you know what? Not bad. Not the best thing ever, but I guess it's good enough. The plant also looks like really freaking cool. So, yeah, big ups for that. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next plant, which is gonna be none other than the Grand Volcania. This is such a cool looking freaking plant, bro. Just take a look at this thing for a second, guys. So freaking cool. So freaking cool. Alright, let's go ahead and collect it. So it seems like you get about 3 flowers on top of this thing, which is honestly not bad. And once again, this is what the Grand Volcania is actually gonna look like. My god, it's actually quite tall, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure what's up with the shapes, bro. Like, look at this one. This is 5 kgs, but it's like really small. This one's 6 kgs, but it's like really tall. And then this one's just 7 kgs, but once again, not very tall. No idea what's going on there, but let's see how much this thing sells for. And this is gonna sell for a whopping $74,000. Okay, not bad, not bad. Honestly, guys, the plants don't really sell for a lot of money, but I guess they're good enough. You could make a bunch of money with them if you want. Anyways, now that the plant that most of you have probably been waiting for, the brand new Grand Pinecone seed. Let's go ahead and see how much this thing actually sells for. So once again, here is the Grand Pinecone seed, guys. It looks really cool. It's also extremely tall, so getting fruits off of this thing is gonna be quite a challenge. But yeah, let's go ahead and clean up a few of these and actually pick them up. So here we are, the giant pinecone. I mean, look, this thing doesn't look anything crazy. It's just like the apple seed in my opinion. Let's go ahead and see how much a base pinecone actually sells for. I hope it's more than the sugar apple, at least $64,000. Okay, I think it is just slightly better than the sugar apple, which is kind of crazy, but yeah, there you go, guys. $65,000. Not bad. You can make a bunch of money with this. Of course, it's nothing crazy. The bone blossom is still better, guys, obviously, but still, you could definitely use this brand new plant to make a bunch of money. I'd say it's like just slightly better than the sugar apple, which was the previous best plant in the seed shop right over here. Moving on though, without wasting any of your time, let's go ahead and move into all of the brand new pets that we got in this new update. So of course guys, we got the brand new primal egg, and you might be wondering, how do you actually get this new egg? Well guys, to get this egg, you simply have to go ahead and upgrade this raptor right over here. Yes, you have to go ahead and upgrade this guy using your Prehistoric Plus, as I mentioned at the start of the video. And when you guys go ahead and upgrade this, you are gonna get a chance to get the brand new eggs out of this place right here. So yeah, keep on upgrading this, and eventually you might get a few of the new primal eggs from this guy right here, and these are what the primal eggs are actually gonna look like. So let's go ahead and hash them and see what we get. Take my money, Jandal, take it all, there you go. And let's go ahead and hash this thing and see if we get anything crazy out of it. Ooh, okay. Okay, we didn't get anything crazy out of it, guys, but let's go ahead and review all of these new dinosaurs right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with this guy right here. I'm not gonna try and pronounce these names, bro, because they are absolutely huge. But here it is, boys and girls. This is gonna be a legendary dinosaur, and every 80 seconds it goes to a cosmetic crate with the highest open time and reduces its open time by 80 seconds. There is a 25% chance for the open time to reduce by 1.7 times too. So yeah, pretty cool if you guys are trying to open a bunch of cosmetic crates. Honestly guys, kind of bad. You can't even lie, bro, these things kind of suck. But it looks cool, I guess. Yeah, this is what it is gonna look like. Looks very, very neat. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. The next one is gonna be called the Iguanodon. And here it is, boys and girls. Unfortunately, I did not manage to get my hands on it, but this is what it is gonna look like. And this guy basically gives all active pets a additional 0.48 XP boost, which is pretty cool, I guess. I mean, we need XP boosts more than ever now, so yeah, this is quite useful. Moving on, we have the biggest word I've ever seen in my entire life right here. But guys, literally look at how long the name is, bro. It won't even fit in the screen here, but let's go ahead and see what this guy actually does. So this guy grants you a 6.6% chance for the item to duplicate whenever you are crafting it. The same as something like the orangutan, I believe, which we got a few updates ago, so yeah, pretty cool. Next up, we have the Ankylosaurus, and this guy, when other players steal fruit from you, grants a 16% chance for you to get the stolen fruit as well, which is pretty cool. Honestly, this, I guess, is cool. I mean, very, very situational, but I guess we have something to counter people stealing our plants now, I guess? I don't know, bro. This just, it feels like instead of fixing the issue, they're just giving us like these garbage solutions to them. Look, we need a way to have our fruits not get stolen, please, devs. Come on, we need this, bro. You can't be giving us things like this. Come on, man. Next up, we have this guy right here. Every 13.5 minutes opens its frails and spits out venom. The venom spreads to 3.63 other pets, advancing cooldown by 40 seconds or granting 600 XP. Once again, a pet that gives us XP, I will happily welcome it, guys, because right now we need pets that give us XP because of obviously for obvious reasons, guys. So this W pet. And finally, guys, the most rarest pet in this entire update, which is going to be the Spinosaurus right here. This guy every 20 minutes devours a random mutation from 3.4 fruits in your garden each, then roars, spreading those mutations to one random fruit in your garden. So quite similar to something like the T-Rex. If you guys remember the T-Rex, it actually does something quite similar. So yeah, that's all of the pets we got in this new update, guys. Honestly, some of them are kind of underwhelming. Keep in mind, guys, some of these might change in the final release when the game actually does release the update. So yeah, some of these might not be the most up-to-date, but at least you guys get an idea for what they might be. But yeah, guys, those are some of the pets we got in the brand new update. Let me know what you think about them in the comments down below. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Another thing that I completely forgot to mention, by the way, is the fact that the egg shop has now merged into this single thing right here. So yeah, the egg merchant has been nerfed to this small little stall, which is kind of sad. I mean, look at him. He does not seem happy about this. But yeah, boys and girls, you can now go ahead and access every single one of the pets you can buy in the game just like this through this menu, which honestly I like much more. But yeah, guys, that is a quick guide for every single thing that has been added in this brand new update. If you guys found this video helpful, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. Once again, we're trying to get to 300k, so subscribe. I'm really sorry if I sound a little bit sick. Once again, I am still sick. It's been a week, bro. It's kind of getting to my head now. I need to get well, but gotta pump these videos out somehow, man. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.